Good evening, everyone. It's, I think it's around 8 o'clock. I'm not really sure what time it is. But it's a lovely evening on the river. I will flip you all around so you can get a nice view. And we lost a couple of sailboats in the storm. They started going down the river because their moorings let loose. So that's not a good thing. And you have to go chasing a sailboat with a powerboat. And that guy's sail over there, I don't know if you can see it, it's pretty torn to shreds. So they had some wicked winds here, I was told. Like 45, 50 mile an hour winds coming up the river. So thankfully my boat withstood all that with no problems. I'm super grateful. Of course, I did smudge it before I left and gave it some special prayers and did some little ritual stuff, which probably helped because it didn't lose a thing. Nothing happened to it, and it's fine. So, yay for me, and I'm very blessed and happy about that. But I still don't have power at home, so I decided to come down here because guess what? I have power down here. And I don't need the AC because it's not that hot. So that's a good thing. There's always something to be grateful for, isn't there? So if you look around, you'll find probably 10 or 15 or 16 things that you can be grateful for. I know the other day I was saying how grateful I am that toilets work so well and sinks and tubs and stuff like that. So really pretty incredible, right? You know, when you think about it, every day, 10, 15, 20 flushes a day, and they work like a charm. And obviously, once in a while, you have to repair a part or what have you, but for the most part, we have some pretty good products out there. And when they're not a good product, everybody knows about it practically yesterday, because Facebook and news and all that travels faster than lightning. And people know about it right away. I think especially nowadays with cars, like you hear when a car isn't good. Like I don't think anybody makes any crappy cars anymore. I think that they wouldn't be in business more than half a year once the first batch rolled out. So interesting how the media and news and information, our information highway as it were, is so incredibly quick. You can find out things that happen across the world in 20 seconds. And of course, you know, you still need to use your brain. I think some people think they can just ask Siri everything and they don't have to retain any information. Not true. You really still need to retain some information and you do some cognitive thinking and some strategic thoughts about things in order to live a happy, healthy life. You can't just ask Siri everything. But some people think you can. Well, okay, good luck with that. She doesn't know everything. If she truly is a she. I don't know that she's a she. Everybody calls her she, right? Just like Alexa. Is that a she? No, it's nothing. But everybody talks about it that way. Ask Alexa. My grandson does that. He'll ask Alexa things. It's really pretty funny when you think about it. Who would have thought 20, 30 years ago that you could do that? Oh my God. It's just amazing when I think about it. The things that have changed in the last 50 years. Yeah, Alexa knows it all. I don't know if she does. She probably thinks she does. She's got some good encyclopedias access to, I'm sure. You know, Wikipedia and all that other good stuff. Remember when we all had encyclopedias in our homes? People went around, salesmen bought and sold encyclopedia sets. Then you got the updated, somebody was mentioning that the other day on Facebook, and you got the updated version every year where you had the new information came out for that year. Encyclopedia Britannica. And they were not cheap, those encyclopedias. And now it's all on our fingertips, or actually voice command, right? It's actually voice command nowadays. It's amazing, the information that we have available to us. But I think some of the things that get lost in that is people's ability or willingness to think for themselves, to maybe do some research, to think about things in a thoughtful way, to decide what's, after you've done research, maybe what you believe. Ever been to Disney? Ever been at Disney World? Yeah, the Florida one. Yes, I have. Epcot Center, they had some amazing things that continue to go on there. Oh, you remember those, Cindy? The big books. Yeah. So it's still important to go inside, do some reflective work, and think about the things that are important to you, but also do research for things that are out there going on in the world, and finding out that maybe something you believed isn't even true anymore, and maybe somebody told you that and you just believed it. So there's always another piece of information that can come your way, right? Which, thank God, thank God we can have all this information at our fingertips and available to us when we want it. So I had to cut some trees today that fell over into the neighbor's yard. I got my chainsaw running. Did about an hour and a half until it really started pouring. Had to kind of quit. I'll finish it tomorrow. And drag some branches out. Man, I was a hot, sweaty mess when I got done. So that was enough to do in one whole day. But I did other stuff too. Spent time with my mom, brought her shopping, brought her to the eye doctor, and hang out with her, had lunch. My grandson came with us. He's always lots of fun. We had fun in the parking lot while we were waiting for her at the eye doctor, blowing bubbles all over the place. There was no cars in the back part of the lot, and we were just blowing bubbles everywhere. So that was kind of sweet. And, him and I have a good time. He's only 4, and he just loves life, like any 4-year-old would. And hopefully you still love life too, and have things that you want to do, and have found joy every day in things that are happening around you. And in spite of, pandemic, power, no power, all that other internet, no internet. The only time I have internet now is I can get on Facebook and I can get some of my messages on my phone, thankfully. What you held in your hand is more powerful than what they sent to the moon back in the 60s. Pretty amazing when you think about that, right? So we have so much to be grateful for. I'm sure you could make a list of 100 things right off the top of your head, even in the midst of all this craziness that's going on in the world. So there's always the opportunities for growth and change and wonderful things to happen, and blessings to be coming your way and to others. So super nice, super nice. Oh, thanks, Cindy. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just sitting here on the Connecticut River. It looks like a lake, doesn't it? It's not a lake. I'll give you a 180 tour. There's boats next to me. I don't know what that is over there. And then there's the sailboats. And then there's more boats. And then way up, beyond me, way, way, way up there is Middletown. So, anyways, the bugs are going to start biting soon, so I got to go back inside. And I just want to sign off in my usual manner that the sun is always shining. It's always got your back. It's always surrounding you, loving you, just like your higher power does. It's within you and without you. So hope you're having a spectacular evening, and I will catch up with you on the next go round. Love you guys. Have a good night. See you next time. Bye for now. Thank you. Peace out to you too.